refute that. There is not one food that is more harmful than an ED.
This. Absolutely. Last week, in one of my What I Eat in a Day videos, I had talked about how I was really struggling with my ED that day and how.
Uh, Before she gets on with what she's gonna say, you know, I agree with that statement in general, but I feel like these health at every size and fat activist people really like to, use it as an excuse to basically eat whatever they want all the time. Otherwise, they're gonna literally vanish and fade away from existence before our very eyes because they're not gonna eat anything. It's like if you really felt like that mentally, it would show in the physical space, right? People who think about all these things and actually have these problems, it reflects in their physical body, their form. But these people, they don't have that because they don't have that problem. Then they're gonna eat what they want. They don't have to say that if they don't have this certain food, they're just gonna starve. Like, don't be ridiculous, man. Like, it's pretty obvious that most of these people, that's not how they function.
How it was really wanting me to restrict, and so in order to get myself to eat, I made sure that I ate my safe foods, which, in all.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, my other video too. Oh, my mic was too close to the computer. Oh, the audio is gonna sound bad. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I'm gonna move it away.
Honesty, weren't exactly as nutrient dense as some other foods were. And the number of comments that I got that were like, you just shouldn't have eaten, or you couldn't have like forced yourself to eat something else. No, because we don't restrict anymore. And if the
I don't think you ever restricted in the first place, but go on.
difference is between not eating at all and eating something that may not be as nutrient dense as other foods, you eat the not as nutrient dense foods. Food has.
Yeah, but most of the food that you find that's processed, packaged, whatever, it's just all chemical crap. Like, honestly, it's just all just processed garbage. Because if you look at the labels, you look at the nutrition facts, you look at the nutrition and the ingredients on that food, a lot of them have so many chemicals and things that trigger in your brain to make you want to eat more of it. That's literally what they're designed to do. They're designed to be addictive. They're designed to make you want to eat more and more and more. If you eat more natural whole foods, and I know you guys probably hear that a lot, if you eat more natural whole foods, you're not really going to have those cravings, especially if that meal is high in protein. Protein is crucial. You need protein. Otherwise, you're not really going to be feeling full, especially if that's something you struggle with. And I do. You know, if I have a huge carb meal or something like that, like for example, pasta, I'm not putting the fork down for a while. All right, I can eat pizza. I can probably kill a whole entire one by myself. Like, definitely small, medium, maybe not. But like, I'm telling you, man, that stuff is easy to put down without a lot of protein. Protein is very filling, very satiating. If you don't have that in your meals, you're just gonna be hungry all the time. So that's why my advice to any of you guys, if you're struggling with eating in general or your weight, whatever, eat high protein. Eat a high protein meal in the morning for breakfast. If you skip breakfast, start eating a high protein meal. My recommendation: 3 eggs and something else like a piece of toast or tortilla if you want. You know, either one of those works. But that's what I recommend. That's what I do, and I have plenty of energy. Because if you eat like carbs or something, you're just gonna crash immediately after. It's the truth.
Has no moral value. All food will nourish you. Simple.
I mean, not wrong. You're not wrong. But there's obviously different qualities of food, and every calorie isn't equal. They love to throw that around too, that every calorie is equal. It's not. You know, if you ate a whole 200 calories of an apple, you're gonna feel a hell of a lot better than eating 200 calories of candy. You know, like, for one, it was more filling, and two, it's not gonna trigger your body to release so much insulin and stuff like that. Because of the fiber in the apple, right? That's why juice is literally just sugar water in reality. Like, fruit juice is just sugar water. Never drink it. It's just bad for you. Like, you would think it's healthy because it's fruit. No, it's not. Because the fiber in the fruit is what makes it healthy. Fruits Eat as many of those as you want, man. If it's gonna help you lose weight, and if that's what you want, then go for it. If you just like fruits, then go for it. Fruit. I guarantee, I guarantee you've never heard of somebody getting fat off of fruit. All right, I'm gonna just tell you that right now, and you'll see that that's true. But as I was saying, every calorie is not equal, and I mean it is true. It doesn't matter what calories you put in; they're gonna feed you. But in reality, there's different quality calories, and if you live a life of terrible quality calories, like processed food and garbage, candy, all this stuff all the time, instead of like real food like meats and eggs and whole food stuff like that, like you don't have to make your whole diet about that. You really don't. A lot of these people like to say that too. It's like, oh, you know, I'd rather not eat all this healthy stuff. Like it's not even like it doesn't even have to be healthy. Just eat better in general. Don't eat so much processed stuff. In reality, it's like it's so bad for you. It really is just addictive. And if you eat more whole foods, you're just going to feel better overall in your life as well. You're going to have more energy. You're going to have all this other things that are going to go for you well. It's just don't eat so much processed food. When I realized that, I did my own like anecdotal like studies. I literally would eat this food in the morning, eat that food in the morning. I'd be like, okay, how did that make me feel after? Did I feel burned out? Did I feel like I had energy? Did I feel like I could, fight Zeus himself, or did I feel like I was just gonna crash a second later? And in reality, if you do that stuff for yourself, you'll see there's a big difference. It really is. Anyways, that's the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay. That was a bad thing to say.